Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back. It's Adrian back at you with another video with mathematics questions that are a little bit more challenging than regular questions. So let's get into it. Question 40. The incomplete. Oh, and guys, you guys could still hear my voice is kind of going, but I will try my best to talk through the rest of the question. So, question 40. The incomplete graph carries scores in 5 tests. We have spelling, grammar. So we have the scores for spelling and grammar, but we don't have the scores for math, science, and vocabulary. So let's see what information we do have. Complete the graph using the following information. 1. He scored a mean of 80 marks in the 5 tests. And 2. He scored twice as much in maths than in science and 10 less in vocabulary than maths. So let's see what we have. We have spelling mark. We have grammar marker. So all we have to do is just read them off. Spelling is 70 plus the grammar is 90. So we know of a total of 70 plus 90 marks. So 70 plus 90 will give us 160. Now that is step 1. Step 2 is we have to use this piece of information. He scored a mean of 80 marks in the 5 tests, which means that when we add all 5 marks up and we divide them by the amount of tests we had, which was 5, so add all of them up divided by 5, we would get 80. So if we add spelling plus grammar plus maths plus science plus vocabulary divided by 5, we will get 80. So if we want, whoa, it just zoomed out. I do not know how I did that. So if we want to know the total of spelling, grammar, math, science, and vocabulary, we multiply 80 by 5. So 80 multiplied by 5, 8 5s are 40. At the 0, we have 400 marks in total. So all of them combined must be 400. But check this, we know 2 of them is 160. So we just put 400 minus 160 and we get a total of 240 marks are left, right? So maths, so 240 is equal to maths plus science plus vocabulary. Oh guys, I also got a cut on my middle finger, so that's why the writing is a little bit worse than usual, because I have a big green plaster on my middle finger right now. So 240 is equal to maths plus science plus vocabulary. However, we have, and I just realized, can't use the plaster to touch the screen to move. Okay, so we have to look at the other piece of information that we have. In that, he scored twice as much in maths than in science and 10 less in vocabulary than maths. Now, I'll show you guys 2 methods. I'm going to do method 1 in this video. And method 1 is similar to algebra. We could use different methods for this. We could use the box method and draw. So he scored twice as much in maths than science. So what we do is we assign... Okay, so in this case, he scored twice as much in maths than in science. So represent science as S, right? He scored twice as much in maths than in science. So maths would be equal to 2 multiplied by S, or 2S, and 10 less in vocabulary than maths. So maths is already 2 multiplied by science, so therefore vocabulary would just be 2 science minus 10. So you guys see what I did there. So science is S, maths, he scored twice as much in maths as in science, so maths would be the same amount as science by 2. And vocabulary, so 10 less in vocabulary than maths. So vocabulary would be, 10 less than maths. Maths is 2S minus 10. So when we add all of this up, right, we're going to get science plus maths, which is 2S, plus vocabulary, which is 2S minus 10, plus, remember, so spelling and grammar would be 160. So plus 160 would be the total amount, which we worked out to be 400 marks. So 2s plus 2s is 4s plus 1s will be 5s. So minus 10 plus 160. So that's basically 150. 5s plus 150 would be equal to 400, right? So 5s plus 150 equals 400, and therefore 5s would be equal to 400 minus 150. 5s would be equal to, that would be 250. So, let me scroll down. So if 5s is equal to 250, s would be equal to 50. So we just found out, so science, which is s, would be 50. Maths would be 2s, which is equal to 2 by 50, which is 100. And vocab would be 2s, which is 100 minus 10, which is 90. Right? So guys, check it. Science. Oh, let me change the color a little bit so you guys could see better. So science would be 50, maths would be 100, and vocabulary will be 90. So final scores. Okay, let's write it down. So final scores would be equal to spelling equals 70, which is what, let me scroll up, which is what they gave us. They also gave us grammar is equal to 90. Oh, I don't know how the pen just got thicker. All right, maths equals 100. Science equals 50. And vocab equals 90. So hope this helps. I'll show you guys some other methods in another similar video. So guys, take care, study hard, and peace.